I believe we are now live. Hello and welcome to the Mana Combine. I am Tap here, your first host for today's sponsored by Wizards of the Coast M21 or Core Set 2021 early access streamer event on YouTube. So welcome. I hope that everyone is having a splendid day today. I hope that, well, hello MTG. ASMR. I hope everything's going well. Apparently, I can't actually chat in here right now. Okay, I have to open a web page to do that. I didn't realize that. Okay. All right. That's interesting. I'm not sure why that's the case, but I think I have to make a little quick audible here and sign in as someone else real quick. So hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can get this all figured out. My apologies for everything going on right now. It's a little bit of a new little thing that we're doing right now. So hopefully this will work. Now let's try signing in. Open a window. And we are signed in as still not signed in as the right person. That's interesting. Hey Wizard, how's it going? I'm trying to just get the correct. I apologize. This is the first time we've had a collaborative effort, and I think that I'm having a little bit of issues getting signed in as the appropriate user here. I guess I can have BrewTapCast as the handle in the chat. I'd prefer that it wasn't like that. I'd prefer to have the Mana Combine as all that. So we're gonna go ahead and sign out of everything and try again with this guy. All right, sign in again. Let's go ahead and let's go to the Mana Combine. Get us all signed in. Okay, all right. Think we're good now. So now I should be able to go ahead and log in with the right handle. Let's go ahead and grab that boy right here. Alrighty, there we go. Oops, sorry about that. All right, so that should be good. All right. Yes, it's a long download. All right, so there we go. Chat is signed in. Apparently, I cannot actually chat within slobs, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. We can just pull this window over here. And I can assume that all of the video is going just fine, and I'm going to do that. All right, so welcome everyone to the Mana Combine. I am Tap, your host, first host for the day. We will have 4 hosts today. We are a 4-part streaming / content creation group that is entirely focused on Magic the Gathering. We will be attempting to go through a very large amount of different types of content on a somewhat regular basis once we get up and rolling. The point that we want to make with our channel is that there's a couple things. One, when you combine different things into a whole, sometimes you get synergy. So we are 4 different content creators that do different things, that have different opinions, that have different preferences. And when you bring all those together, it may be just more than the sum of its parts. So that's why we're sort of interested in doing this. There's things that are sort of like that out there, but this, I think, is rather novel in the way that we want to approach it. And so I'm Tap. I'm from BrewTapCast. That's my channel. You are more than welcome to visit and check them out as well. But we also are several other people. We are MTG ASMR, we are Wizard Oak, and we are Gaming with Bauer. So we have 4 parts. You will see them throughout the day on different times of the stream. You'll all see that we have different play styles, we have different play preferences, but we all really love Magic, and we all really love talking about Magic and having a lot of fun. Hey Drew, what's going on? How goes it? This is the other half of so I just mentioned BrewTapCast. We are also a little sort of a duo. Drew is the other half of BrewTapCast, so he's in the chat right now. Thanks for joining. So yeah, that's sort of our whole getup, is to try to have more than the sum of our parts, be a one-stop shop for different kinds of content, whether that's news, goofy decks, not as goofy decks, lore, all that kind of stuff. Just a place to sort of chat and enjoy Magic the Gathering, and try to be a place for everyone. So that's the current plan for the channel. So today I'm gonna have a little bit of time streaming here, and I will pass it off to Gaming with Bauer after I have my stint. And I think that probably wraps up our little intro. I hope that makes sense to everyone, and I hope that everyone can enjoy it. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably just jump into a draft here. I mean, I always like to do seals first, but draft seems like a little bit more excitement right now. So I think we're just gonna jump into a draft and see how things go, and just like go for it. I imagine people are already rip roaring. It's been going for probably 20 minutes or so with the with everything else, with all the downloads and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna jump in here and see what happens. So let's ooh, filling fast. Hopefully, anyway. So I hope everyone's happy. Hope everyone's excited about Core 2021. I have to say that I was kind of like, kind of medium on core sets in general, just because like they're sometimes really fun, but they're also sometimes kind of boring. But looking through the spoiler on this, it looks like this is going to be some good stuff. So I'm a little bit more excited than I thought I was going to be initially. So looking forward to this whole set as its own entity, and what it will do for the meta right now, because I know that some people aren't super. I mean, I guess we're better after those last couple bans, but right now Temur Rec is pretty powerful, and I know some people don't like playing that kind of stuff. I'm hoping that we are ready to go. Hoping that things are going to be a little bit more diverse as we come into the Core 2021 set meta. All right, I full disclosure here. This stream is sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. Totally forgot to do that initially. 100% sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. This account is all them. It's gonna be a great time, but make sure that they are thanked and all that good stuff. I don't know. So full disclosure is I don't really know most of the cards in this set, so I'm probably gonna stumble pretty hard. I don't know what I'm taking here. I mean, I like Kitesail Freebooter. Like, that seems like a good card. So yeah, I think we'll go with Kitesail Freebooter. Otherwise, like in a pack, like there's not something nothing that's like a super powerful sets of cards here. So I think we're just gonna take the Freebooter and move on. All right, the rare is missing from our pack, so I think Eliminate's pretty good. I mean, early removal is pretty good. I like Skeleton Archer. That's a nice beefy boy. Roaming Ghostlight. So, like, it's a big Mana War type thing. Oh, Pitchburn Devils. Actually, I think Pitchburn Devils is the better pick here. Although Eliminate's probably always going to get played, but I think I like Pitchburn Devils here better. I think it's a more powerful card. Well, yeah. This is just sometimes too conditional. So I think I'm going to go with Pitchburn Devils here. Alright, so we got some things here. So I think some of the stuff that's in the set that's important are like the 4 power matters, card draw matters, life gain matters, that sort of stuff. Outside of that, I can't remember. There's also like the Shrine deck, which we're not going to jump into and try to go that crazy off the start. Seems like it might not go that well. I guess Fetid Imp can be pretty good. That's a flyer that can bring Death Touch. Although Battle Royale Shaman's actually pretty good too, especially if we go tokens. And we're really early right now, so I think that might be one of the better cards in the pack anyways. That, I mean, Turgador is okay. I think we're going to go with the Battle Royale Shaman. All right, so at least we're not the only people who are sort of going slow, because these are all new cards and people are thinking things that need to be thinked. All right, so we have some bounce / removal in blue here. Gloom Sower. We have some Reanimator power with Rise Again. I do like Liliana Steward. That seems pretty good. Shock's probably pretty good. I think we might take the shock. I mean, it's not a... What's that? It's not Scorching Dragonfire or that other even more powerful red removal, but I think it's pretty good. Let's see who else actually we're playing. Why can't I see who we're playing with? H2O Happy Dude, whatever that is, Goblet, something other, and you can't really see these because we're trying to pick, and we can't. It's behind it. Yeah, can't see who we're drafting with until we're lower on. All right, so what else we got here? There's also a red-black sacrifice deck theme sort of thing that's in here too. So if we want something like the Havoc Jester to have sacrificing things be more important later on, that's also a possibility. Maybe we turn to Slag here. Further bit, I'm not really feeling too much. Yeah, I see that people talk about Ugin in chat. Yes, Ugin's a pretty good card, I'd say. We also might want to try to go... We can do blue-red spells or something like that. I kind of want to maybe go with turn to Slag here. I don't think we'll snag equipment here with this in this format. There's probably not a lot. We see a short sword here, but I'm not really sure where we'll end up here. I don't think I see anything here that's like really awesome jumping off the page here. We have some sideboard tech here with Tormod's Crypt for the Reanimator decks. Otherwise, I guess... No, Mind Wrath's probably going to be too slow. I actually don't even know if this is any good. You control 2 or more non-land, non-token permanents with the same name as one. Create a 4/4. Okay. Well, I mean, that's like... It's still a 4/4 for 5 with possible upside. Probably not going to have double copies of anything necessarily on the same time either, but... We'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna count it out just yet. It's definitely gonna be a new hotness, but you know what's important about that is that normally you'd say, oh, well, you know, it's just gonna want to get banned, but every deck can theoretically play it. So, like, it should be somewhat fair in that way. I mean, I don't think Mono Red's gonna ever play it, but you could. That's why it's fair. All right, so... What else we got here? Nothing here really looks all that smashingly good. I mean, I guess the Canopy Stalker's okay. I mean, I do like the Concordia Pegasus somewhat, but maybe we'll take the Canopy Stalker. Mono Red Ugin. Big, yeah, it's definitely something that could be done. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. I'm not really sure what we're going to end up doing. All right, so we could go for Greater. We do have Battle Royale Shaman. We have some big boys. This is our last pick before the wheel. So we could take Furious Rise here. Sanguine Indulgence is also pretty good. I think if we're looking for some sort of mill reanimator type thing, but I'm not really sure if we're there yet. So let's take Furious Rise. I mean, we have Battle Rattle isn't itself. I guess Pitch Burn isn't that high, but this so far we have a couple of creatures that are 4 power or greater, and they may actually do something. So that's fine for that. This will even get us there too. So this is so. I mean, I guess this can be better. I guess we could take this. Maybe we don't actually play it, Transmogrify, but like it's something that it's removal. Like sometimes you just find something that like, oh, I just can't beat that card, and then you have a way to beat that card. All right, so we got. I can't say I recognize any of these people, but that's okay. All right, so I guess the Sentinel is a 4 power thing, so we're definitely looking like we can maybe get some Furious Rise creatures out of these packs. So right now, who really knows where we're going outside of maybe playing Furious Rise? As I said, I do like Liliana Steward, but Garruk's Gorehorn is also something that triggers Furious Rise, but I think I'm more likely to want a 1/2 for 1 that can maybe trade for a card in someone's hand. We'll probably take the duel here, just because we look like we might be playing red-green big monster, something like that. We're just going to sideboard that bad Larry pretty quick. Drop that in the sideboard. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So Liliana's Standard Bearer. Draw X or X's number of creatures that died under your control this turn. So that's not like awesome necessarily. I guess we can. You can have some bad blocks that turn into some good stuff like that. Turret Ogre. I mean, yeah, we don't actually have a real big need for some of this stuff. Yeah, like these are like kind of like mediocre. I guess like Turret Ogre is another 4-power creature. And that's also another one that sort of likes 4-power things. So I think we're going to take that over the Standard Bearer. Azusa, Scorching Dragonfire, I think is a slam dunk right now. Goblin Wizardry is actually maybe something well, maybe not, but like I think Scorching Dragonfire, just easy pick here for us, even over the shock, like easy over the shock. Yeah, it wasn't the best rare. That's true. The one good thing is like seeing Scorching Dragonfire. I guess it was only pick 2. Let's just pick 2. I'll relax. Is pretty nice though. Okay. So I mean, Truffle Snout's pretty good. It can't really get that big. Finishing Blow seems pretty good though, and we might still be in black maybe, or splashing for something like that. But yeah, because I need it. Look at all these. Like I got all the wild. I don't even know if they have wild cards on here. I think we're gonna take Finishing Blow. The other one was maybe Invigorating Surge if we're looking to be huge, large, and that sort of stuff. But I think we're just going to take the straight up removal here. So this is a little bit of a different sort of pack. I don't like much of the... I don't think I want a second turn to Slag. And I guess maybe, but I think I also don't... I would say Village Rites is maybe the top pick, but I don't want to have to play black. That's not a splash card, I don't think. So I think more likely turn to Slag is probably our pick, just because I don't see us wanting to build our own Pridemate or have anything here, so... And I don't think we're gonna jump into a new color, so I think we're gonna turn to Slag. I'm not super happy the way this is sort of coming out. We do need some early on creatures, and it looks like maybe we're not gonna be playing black, so maybe those aren't gonna matter. Or maybe we don't play green and we just get some big black creatures as the time goes on. Or we just have big red creatures and black removal and dirtlers. I mean, like just one Canopy Stalker and a Rugged Highlands doesn't really make us say, oh, we gotta play it. So, so I think the Silver Smoke Ghoul isn't like great to jump into as far as like, we don't have a lot of life gain necessarily. But I think we might actually just need something to trade off. So I think we're going to take that anyways. Because if we are going to play black, like we're not seeing a lot of green here. And there's another. I mean, Snare Spinner. There's Reach Protection. Yeah, this is not... I hope our other... On the other way, our things are going to be a little bit better. How's the quality also, everyone? I'd like to know how the quality is. We may be able to recommend settings for our future streamers for today on this channel. I think Village Rites is going to be the pick here. Sorry, Silver Smoke Ghoul. Village Rites. And maybe the first Village Rites over the second Silver Smoke Ghoul. We don't have a lot of life gain. That seems fine. I like the Skeleton Archer here over the turn to Slag. I think we're pretty much going to be Rakdos right here. I don't like the Unleash Fury that much. I mean, it can be great quality. All right, good. Very good. I do like Skeleton Archer. I like that card a lot. We already have one. And this doesn't necessarily do anything where at least the Archer does something. Yeah, it might just ping something that doesn't do much, but I feel like that's something I want to do here. So Liliana's Devotee. Zombies get +1/+1 at the beginning of your end step. If you creature die, you may play All right, so I mean, like, we could go. Devotee's pretty good. It's that or the Fetid Imp. The Fetid Imp is a nice big thing in the air. Well, a nice killer in the air. So I feel like I kind of want to do that, but Leon's Devotee is actually pretty good. And if we get enough zombies, we can sort of make them huge. Maybe not huge enough to bring out the Furious Rise, but that's okay. But now maybe we'll just start taking a little bit more zombie sort of stuff. I know. Brew's all excited about going zombies. He's into the zooms. So Alchemist's Gift, that could be cool. We could give something Death Touch, make something a little bit better a trade. And I don't know if we have any huge Rise Again targets right now. I don't really think we are in the Reanimator, so I think we're going to take the Alchemist's Gift. Hopefully we don't see something huge that we want to actually have for a Reanimator thing. But, alright, so I think we're pretty much going to be going this way. We have a couple doubles now. So this looks like we're not going to play any of these. Over Burn Bright anyways. I just don't want to play Burn Bright. No one wants to play Burn Bright, apparently. These don't matter. These don't matter. Alright. Oh, hey, equipment. Someone took a land over equipment. Alright. Oh, it could be a duel. Never mind. Alright, so let's see what we got. Last pack here. Grasp of Darkness. Last pack. Grasp of Darkness. Zoom, 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 indeed. Grasp of Darkness. I think that's an easy 100%. Take that like that. That card is phenomenal. Easy pack 1. Pack 3, pick 2. Pick 2. Alright. Traitorous Greed. Nah, I don't really have this that too much of a want to do that. Alright, so here's an interesting pick. So we have a couple of options here. I don't think we want Traitorous Greed. I don't think this deck is really looking like. We have Rise Again. We have Bloodfell Caves or Pitchburn Devils. I honestly think we would probably want to take our fixing over a second Pitchburn Devils. Although if we take the second Pitchburn Devils, we have the ability to have the Chrome Replicator actually go online. So, like, I'm a little bit torn here. Like, ultimately, I want to be greedy and not take fixing. So I think... Yeah, Grasp of Darkness, yes. I think we're going to take the Pitchburn... No, okay, I'm sorry. I have to be somewhat of a good person and take the Bloodfell Caves. I hope we just see something else good. So, Bad Deal looks like the only card that we're really going to want right now, and we don't really want it that much. We draw 2 cards. I like drawing cards. It's a fun thing. Alright, so let's get something good here. Let's finish off strong. Let's finish off strong. This isn't really finishing off strong. Alright, I think Turret Ogre is the easy pick here. We have a second Turret Ogre now, so we're definitely being happy with that. And nothing here really jumps out as being like what we want to do. Or we do a lot of. I guess we have some shock and we have some removal that'll trigger the Spellgorger Weird, and that can get up to a 4-power creature. So we're really banking a lot on Furious Rise here, but we'll take that. I don't think I want to play the Destructive Tampering. So we're not really aggressive. That sort of thing. Ooh, he's got like a thing coming out of his neck. That's brutal. All right. Nothing. All right, so we're starting to get some crummy picks. Looks more like Izzet may have been open. Blue-red spells even, maybe, with the second Goblin Wizardry. Oh, what is that common? I don't think we want to play a Mind Rot or the Goblin Wizardry, so I think we maybe just take this guy. It's not like I'm excited to play it, but it may make the cut as an early thing. We have 1 Village Rites. We could theoretically use this as a removal spell if we have like something bigger on the other side, so like that theoretically could be useful, although I don't really think it's all that great. I don't think that Chandra's Parling is very good, but at the same time, it is a 1-mana 1/3, or sorry, 2-mana 1/3, so maybe that's worth something. I don't think I want a second Village Rites. So we'll take that. I do think that this is an easy Death Bloom Thallid. Don't need to ask very many questions here. I could change that. That's what? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Who? What? Hey, this was an impromptu thing. Thank you very much. We'll fix that in a moment. Trader's Greed is just more. Oh, what? No, sorry. Forgotten Sentinel. That's a second Forgotten Sentinel. So now we have even more Chrome Replicator stuff. So I'll get after it in a second. All right, relax. So this is a cycler. I guess that can be useful sometimes. So we'll take that. Not happy with it by any means. Not gonna play that. Probably won't even play the first one. Hey, you want to make some art? You got it. Nah, not gonna say no. Don't play that card. All right, so I think we have an okay deck. Do we have one rare in the transmography, but it's not something we really want to play necessarily. Like be like, oh yeah, got it in my deck. Woo woo. It's not like that at all, really. All right, last pick. Here comes. It's a mountain. That's what I wanted. This is my favorite card. This is my favorite card. It's not really my favorite card. All right, so we have some big boy cuts to make here. What's this do? Whoa, is that new? I like that. I'm gonna leave it like that, actually. So I think the short sword has some utility in our deck, mostly because we are going to be a little bit interested in. There, is that better? I think it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. That's definitely not a 7-0 deck. We played around. We played hard into our lanes of Furious Rise and Chrome Replicator, and I don't think those are really build-arounds. Because, I mean, the Chrome Replicator is a one-time thing. We have no blink, so it's like, cool. If you happen to get one of the 3 creatures we have 2 copies of, or sorry, 2 of the 3 creatures we have 2 copies of on the board at the same time, then lucky for you. But they're also 4-drops, so it's pretty gross. So we have to make some pretty good cuts here. So we're going to take this out. Freebooter seems fine. Grasp of Darkness, definitely. Maybe the Pyroling goes. Devotee. How many zooms do we have? Zooms. 3 zooms. I think the Devotee is going to... Well, he can make tokens. Sorry. I guess that's why we thought about doing it. Battle Royale Shaman can upgrade things to have Furious Rise make sense and throw in zooms. So that's pretty good. Does the... It doesn't even say non-token. So you can sort of get that loop going. And we can battle rattle in. So I like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I can dig it. I like Pitchburn Devils. Maybe not 2 turns of Slag. It's really expensive. Although it is a removal spell. We don't have a lot. We don't need Unleash Fury. I don't think that's going to do all that much. The Silver Smolt Ghoul. We're not gaining life, so it's just a 3-1. That's basically just going to trade off. Maybe a 4-1 with Devotee. Cage Zombie. We'll probably get some action out of that, maybe. I think we can drop... Well, that's like a sneak-in sort of thing, so probably not want to play that. I don't think it's worth playing this. It's not going to do much. It'll just sort of dirtle around. Crash Through, we don't really want. Steward seems okay. We'll take away the Alchemist Gift. It's pseudo-removal, but we don't really feel like... Well, I don't really feel like I want to do that. All right, still got 5 cards to cut here. How's our color combination? We're still a little bit heavier black. All right, so looking at removal, we have Turret Ogre. Is that just each opponent? All right, that's each opponent. So we have Transmogrify as pseudo-removal. We have 1 turn to Slag. We have a Pitchburn Devils, which is sort of, maybe, kind of like that. Finishing Blow, which is definitely unconditional. Destructive Tampering. Get out of here. Scorching Dragonfire, Shock. Don't love it. Don't hate it. Love the Scorching Dragonfire. I'm okay on the Shock. Like, I like the Shock. It's a card I'm definitely going to play. We might cut the Sword here, because I just don't see it really being what we want to do. We are heavy on creatures, so that's a good thing. We're a little bit slower, though, so I think we can't really take too much out of these earlier things here. Village Rites will actually help us sort of get a little bit to late game, maybe by chumping and sacking in response, things like that. So I'm kind of okay with those. So we got 3 more cuts to make. I don't want to take out any of the doubles, just on the off chance we can Chrome Replicator. It seems pretty good to me. Bad Deal's a nice, not finisher, but like just a little bit, oh, cool. maybe I can like get you to discard a couple cards, and I'm gonna be up 1 card. So card advantage, card is good there. So anyone have any picks of what they want to take out? I think we can't really take out our 2-drops or a 1-drops. I guess we could take out a Spellgorger Weird here. How many instants and sorceries do we have? We have 8. I guess that's pretty good. Do we just take out a Ghoul? We take out that Ghoul. I kind of like everything else in here. 17 land seems good. I think we have a little bit of a higher curve, so I don't want to mess with the lands too much. I guess we could pull out Village Rites, although that's like a nice way to cash in a removal spell, or like a enchantment-based removal spell from an opponent. Get our cards. I guess we don't get our cards. We get our cards back. It's a 2 for 2 in that regard. We spent a card to sack a card and then drew 2 cards. But it's 1 mana and instant speed. It's like amazing. So I'm looking at you, Transmogrify. Or Transmography. I'm looking at you. I'm not liking the looks of you either. I think we're probably just gonna ditch you. Because it's just, sometimes you just get the bad end of the stick and you will get a worse creature. Especially if you're playing against Reanimator decks. It's just gonna like, cool, I'm gonna take away your Dirtle like 4/4 and then give you like a 10/10 that does bad things. So. Alright, 1 more card. I think, so if we're going to talk about the deck a little bit more. So what is our deck doing? Our deck is trying to get to 4 power, maybe with creatures of multiple kinds, and that will hopefully give us a bunch of card advantage and help us churn through our deck. So we have 6 creatures that are all 4 power or greater. Or sorry, the Skeleton Archer is not. But the Battle Rail Shaman can make almost any card in our deck a power 4 or greater. I think the only thing it's going to not do is Liliana's Steward, if I remember. So like that'll literally, just being in play, help us get to 4 power for Furious Rise. So I think that's a pretty strong include. I kind of want to say it's the Caged Zombie that's going to get cut here. How's our coloration pattern? We could go a little bit more even by dropping the Caged Zombie. Things are always going to die, but I think we'll go like that. I think we're going to run it like this. I'm okay with the lands, I think. We're a little bit more into black, but we have some red that we care about casting at a somewhat regular interval. Although we do have some double black. So what do you think? We go 9/7? I think, like, what do I want to cast on turn 1? I want to cast black things. I don't necessarily want to cast red things. And I think we're going to go 9/7. So let's do that. Let's get some landy boys in here. Do I have all the kinds of lands I want? I do. No, I don't. That's fine. Which one is this? We'll just do all the same. All right. 9/7. What do we think, chat? We good? I think it's good. I think we're going to run it. Yeah, it's going to be silly. But we're going to run it. Let's get into it, folks. All right, first game of the Core 2021 Early Streamer Access event, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. Thank you again, Wizards of the Coast, for the amazing graciousness to provide us with this here account at no cost to us. At only the cost of we have to play Magic, and I'm totally okay paying that cost. How come they don't have a Dash VIP? Is this like some guy away that we don't? Oh, really? See, this is like we just went up. This is what you're gonna give me? We're on the play. This hand is awesome. If we had any black sources, we're not gonna be greedy. We're gonna send it back. Okay. I think we're gonna keep this. We'll probably send back the Finishing Blow. Although I don't think we'll ever see that again. But it's so expensive. Yeah, we're gonna throw it back. All right, here we go. Off to the races. Off to the races. I hope the lag isn't too great for us right now. I don't actually know when we are, like how quick of a thing we are. This is a ping of a player or planeswalker. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop that guy. Devotee. So now if we draw some red, we can maybe get some good stuff going on here with the Furious Rise into the Battle Rail Shaman. I'm pretty happy with what we're going to do there. Igneous Cur seems good. You can attack. I'll block. I will block all day. All day, every day. Yeah, whoa, you tag. They almost got me. Alright, I think we're just gonna... We're just gonna drop the archer and go, right? How are things you said? How are things? What? Just shoot our opponent for 1. Pass the turn. Really want to see some mountains off the top here. Oh. Yeah. Still no mountains off the top here for us. Wait, I would just say we can go ahead and run in, but it'd just be a 1-for-1, so I think we'll just pass it along. Not happy with this. Yep, they're gonna start pinging us again and again and again. That's okay. Okay, so there... all right, here we go. Unlocking all the fun. So, beginning your end step. So we can get this out and have this out and then swing in for some power, I think. So, Battle Rattle on the board here. Unless they kill it. Oh, I don't remember. I'm sorry. So I think we can go with this and then try to power through and then attack in, and then we could always get our thing back if something died. So let's go ahead and attack for 5 here. It's a little bit of an aggressive play here. They can... Well, see, that's what I didn't want them to do. Because I wanted to get my if a creature died thing going on. And now we're just going to trade for their Cur, which is pretty good. We're going to give them a nice for that one. So, unhappy with how that went. Dolphinately, turtly, unhappy. At least they're stuck on land still. Alright, so we've lost one of our double creatures for that. That's okay. So we can Furious Rise. This is another target creature. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get that on the board here. And at least get a card off of the Furious Rise. So, give it to this. Take action. No attacks. Get a card. What are we going to get? They're going to ping us. That's fine. We're going to get a mountain. So, at least we have a mountain now. Would have liked to have that last turn. Alright, play the mountain. Play the Spellgorger weird, or do we just pull the 4-4? I think we just try to pull the 4-4 here. Because we don't have doubles of either of the things in our hand here. And this way we'll have a 4-4 regardless of what happens. Doesn't matter, we're not going to attack. No attacks. Exile a card. Hopefully it's something nice. Looks like we're going to try to... Nope, okay. Pitchburn Devil seems good. So we can double spell next turn, regardless of what we draw. So our opponent's got all the cards in hand. Like, they really do have all the cards in hand. So 3, 4, 5. So if we put out Spellgorger Weird and go for combat, we can Scorching Dragonfire and get a counter, which is why I'm doing it pre-combat. So I think we're going to go to combat. We're going to target the Spellgorger Weird, so no matter what happens in combat, we'll get it anyways. The Furious Rise. So let's attack in. So now the trick here is if we do... Okay, so that's not going to matter. That's going to happen anyways. Okay. Alright, so we're going to cast that, and then we'll exile. Yeah, it's a reprint. It's good, though. Alright, Turret Ogre. So our opponent can see these, can they? Okay, they just aren't drawing lands. I think that's what it was. So that was a totally skilled win. Totally skilled win. 100% skill. There was absolutely nothing variance-wise that allowed us to win that match. It was purely skill. Purely, obviously, easily. So, glad everyone could see that. Just want to get that in the open there. Yeah, the weird is good for the blue-red spells deck in this format. So I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. All right, so I'm okay with this. I don't think we're gonna make any differences here. I like it. I think the deck's okay. I think the Chrome Replicator's kind of crappy. A 5-mana 4/4, but what's our like recourse here? I don't think we have a recourse here. So I think we're just gonna go with it. Just go with it. Am I right? It's a core set. They can reprint anything they want. Core sets don't have to follow things necessarily via flavor. All right, so we have another no red hand with like not much going on. It's like we're gonna get totally mowed down if this is an aggressive deck. So we're gonna try it. Gonna say hello. Forgot to do that the first match. I'm happy saying hello to our opponents during this. It's very fun. Okay, opponent's not gonna. Okay, there we go. They did it back. All right, good. All right, let's get a Steward online. And then a mountain. That's not a mountain. That's a swamp. I knew that. All right, blue-red with a Magma to start. All right, Bloodfell Cave seems like a great play for us this turn. We'll just play it and pass. So next turn we can play our swamp and not get any value off the archer. Oh, never mind. We can get some value off the archer. Seems good to me. Alright, so let's go ahead and archer. They can sack their Magma if they want to. I don't think they're going to want to. Because they still have something that's going to trade with a Skeletal Archer. Or he won't have... It'll be something that trades with a Skeletal Archer, but like I'm not really upset by that. And we can also just Grasp of Darkness it later if we want to. They're thinking about it. Oh, they did! Alright, so they got a counter, so we will not be attacking in. We'll just let that go. Island for an opponent. Hobble Fiend. It's a goofy picture. What's it eating? Are those legs? Are those like heels? Ew, what just happened? Oh, they're just doing lands. Oh, they rammed through to make it cheaper. That seems good. Top, bottom. Okay, so that's a Grasper. That's definitely a Grasper. Alright, so we can go land. Or is that just a 5 damage with burn turn to slag? I wonder. Why doesn't it have reach? That's my question. Alright, so we can attack in with turn, or we can turn to slag on the Stormwing. They can sack it in response, then we can swing with our archer to try to offer the trade. That's fine. Go to combat. Offer the trade. They don't take it, so they're going to attack us back probably. So we're going to maybe target next turn to make them discard with the Steward. Depending on what they do here. So we're not going to block. We'll take it. So we can grasp that if they try to do something. So I think we just go in for attacks. Because they still have a bunch of cards in hand. We want to get them down a little bit lower here. So now what we can do is Turret Ogre. It's not going to give us a lot of value here. I think we maybe just hold up stuff for Village Rites / Grasp of Darkness. Alright, so I think now is when we grasp. So that seems fine. And then these are a little bit of a pain because I feel like they're gonna get pretty huge large when our opponent like doing this stuff on the blue-red spells. It's probably a pretty good card for them. So I'm a little bit worried about these. We don't have too much of a way to deal with them. They're gonna attack in anyways. Just 2 damage, so we're okay on our clock right now. Plays a Pitchburn Devils. Seems like a good card to play. We go to our turn. We're going to draw a finishing blow. That's a little crummy. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack in with our... I should have made them discard before attacking, huh? Yeah, should have made them discard first. That was unfortunate. They do have prowess, yeah, that's why they're pretty good. Alright, so can't go back. So let's go ahead and... Should we Turret Ogre? It's not going to do us any good. Or do we Replicator? Let's make them discard. Hopefully they don't discard a land. That'd be sad. Yeah. Alright, so Rewind has been discarded. So we do want to watch out for some control here. This is an instant. I think we can just sort of hang out. We have some instant speed shenaniganery, and I think we'll be okay with that. I mean, worst case scenario, they do something like this. Wow, that was a cool prowess thing. So that's going to happen. We're going to go ahead and sack it in response. Draw some extra cards. Hopefully they don't have any way to deal with it. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. We're doing okay now. Getting in for a whole bunch of damage, though. That is a problem. So our opponent has one card in hand. Gonna sack it to deal 3 to our face? Seems like a bad deal. See what I did there? Alright, so swamp for us. So we have to start doing some stuff. So this will give us 4, 5, 6 lands. We can't double spell at all, so I think we kind of die pretty hard here. Let's go ahead and play our... I guess Turret Ogre. And then pass it along. I don't think we're going to win this one. Alright, they're probably going to return Scorching Dragonfire, and that's a good game. That is definitely a good game, good sir. Well fought. And we will get smashed to high heaven. Alright, well that was, you know, it was okay. I think we got all of our big drops, and didn't have any way to really control the board. That Pitchburn Devils, I wonder if we had sacked that Steward before attacking, which is what I was thinking of doing, because I didn't want it to just get hit with the Pitchburn Devils death trigger. I wonder if they would have blocked. It doesn't really matter, because we ended up getting hit by the Scorching Dragonfire anyways. But I wonder if it would have made a difference. I'm not really entirely sure. Before we go into the next match, let's go spend a bunch of money. Like, we have all these monies. Like, literally all the monies. Like, look at all these monies. So what do we want to buy? Like, what do we want to, what avatar do we want, huh? Who do we want to be here right now? That's it? There's nothing else? Oh, what do you think about this creepy Eternal? Yeah, let's be the Eternal. Alright, so we're an Eternal. And then what sleeves do we want, huh? Anyone? I'm buying all the things that people want right now. All the things. None of these are really... I guess we're playing a Rakdos deck, right? Oh, you know what we should do? We should get the Gruul sleeves then. Or, sorry, the... Yeah, we'll put those on there. People will get all confused. Let's get pets. Let's get that creepy Jace here. Alright, let's get the dog. There we go. We're going crazy. Yeah, I know. That's what we did at the end of our early access before, is we just had a bunch of packs and we opened them. What do we got here? We'll open one M21 pack, because we actually didn't do that legitimately. Do I not have any? I don't even have any? I gotta go buy them? Well, we're not wasting that time. Alright, let's get back into it. That was just your little bit of a reprieve here. Let's edit our deck. Let's make sure we put on the incorrect sleeves to throw our opponent off. There we go. Look at that, huh? Oops. There, that's gonna throw them off. They're gonna think we're Golgari, and we're not. All right, any changes to the deck? No. I want to say no. So we're just going to run it again. We're 1-1. Let's see what happens. I'm not upset with that. I'm not upset at all. So is there some way to see how many people are watching us? I guess there is, isn't there? I just couldn't see that behind the chat. I still don't understand why there isn't integration for streaming and inside of Slobs. But, all right, so I think we're going to keep this. I like it. We have our fixing, I think so. Oh, it's Bad Moon. Hey, Bad Moon. How's it going, man? All right, so do we lead with the Steward or the Tapland? Let's go Steward. We can be aggressive, right? And it also throws our shenanigans out the window if we play that. Oh, look at that. Didn't get punished. Getting in for 1 damage. Bloodfell Caves on 2. Pass the turn. Next turn, hopefully we get a 3-drop. But, Battle Rattle can make the Turret Ogre work. So, we'll see what they're doing. Alright, Chandra's Pyreling's not awful. Let's go ahead and drop a mountain and pass. Hold up fire. Bad Moon's a good guy. Good guy, huh? Gonna go to combat. Gonna go to my turn. Alright, cool. I'm liking the way this is curving out. We're gonna go Battle Rattle. Let's go to combat. Let's make this guy huge, large. Oh, actually, it's gonna be 3. Yeah, it's enough to kill him. Let's see what they're gonna do, huh? They're gonna take it. Like a Bad Moon. Yeah, I can see, I can see, for viewers, let's see if I can't actually look and see who is there for some reason. Like, actually, there's a YouTube live dashboard. I didn't realize that. Alright, so our opponent played a 2-2. That does, when attacks you control power 4 or greater, it gets +2/+2. So that's pretty good for them. So what do we want to do here? Do we want to Deathbloom Thallid and then just attack in and maybe go for like a 2-for-1 here? I think we do. We're just gonna take it like a champ. Alright, well, let's go Deathbloom Thallid and pass. So now we have some pretty good blockers. They're good with attacks here. Oh my good lord, that thing's a monster! Oh, no! I'm gonna give it nice to that one, though. Alright, so they're probably gonna attack him with the Ornery, Diplosaur. Do we just kill that thing? Let's just kill that thing, right? Because we can, like, Pitchburn Devils and, kill it. So let's just kill it. We're gonna kill it. Alright, so Pitchburn Devils seems good. Doesn't matter right now. No, I think we make them discard next turn. So let's go ahead and they're gonna get their value, I think. I guess it was a little greedy to assume that we could just block the Gargaroth with the Pitchburn Devils. Although I think what we'll do is we'll actually double block with the Pitchburn and the Deathbloom Salad. And then hopefully we can get some sweetness there. All right, they're gonna get themselves a Turret Ogre. We're gonna get nipped for 2. That's gonna make the Pyroling get +1/+0 double strike. Yeah, so there's a pretty big lag. That was like a while ago. So they're gonna get in with that bad boy. We're just gonna probably take it. No blocks. We'll take our 2 dammies. All right. Gonna give that guy huge largeness. We're gonna go that. We're just gonna play our Turret Ogre. It's gonna shock our opponent. And then, so do we make them discard now? No, let's go ahead and end our turn. Pass it along, and then maybe next turn they'll play a land, play a spell. We'll get them down to 2 cards. All right, Battle Rattle. Seems good to me. Probably going to put the Pyreling up high. Maybe they'll have some way to do some extra damage. Okay. So maybe we need to lose our Battle Rattle here. So that's a 3/3, potentially 6 damage. So I'm not loving what we have here, but we could, if we throw the Pitchburn Devils in front of that, we can actually take some pretty good stuff out of the team, or we could just take away the other stuff. So do we want to kill the Battle Rattle here? I think we kind of do, right? That seems good. All right. So Deathbloom Salad. I think I'm just going to call it Deathbloom Salad from now on. All right, so we're easily just going to Finishing Blow here, right? There's no reason not to. Or do we make them discard first? Let's make them discard. See if they got anything they can do about it. Hopefully they don't. All right, Mountain. Get rid of their Gargaroth. And then do we just smash? Nine damage to the face. Gonna get the Deathbloom Salad. Okay, gonna get the Turret Ogre off the battlefield. Take 5. And we're gonna pass along to our opponent. So we got 5, 6, 7 damage on board. So we theoretically have lethal if they can't play anything. I feel like that's just something bad. We're gonna go for it anyways. Oh, jeez, I was a little worried. They must have gotten mana flooded. Whew! That was a little scary. I was expecting some sort of instant, but didn't have it there. All right, well that was pretty good, huh? That was pretty good. All right, 2-1. Cheers to the win. Cheers to Bad Moon. Check him out if you haven't checked him out. Check him out. All right, I love when we get to see people we know. It's lovely. All right, going right back into it. We're 2-1 with our silly Golgari / Rakdos deck. It's not Golgari. It's a fake Golgari deck. Deathrite Squid. All right, so he was in our pod when we were drafting. So hopefully he's not playing something that we're just going to get totally owned with. All right, so this seems not great. We're not going to take this, even though we're on the draw. I'm not happy with that at all. So we will mulligan this away. Evo. I wish there was some Evos to get all hyped about. Okay, all right. I think we'll probably want to dump. This is the smart thing to do. I just don't want to do it. Because Furious Rise is kind of important to our deck, so we kind of have to have that. Okay, Tranquil Cove, Bloodfell Caves. So hopefully... Okay, opponent's playing some hard control. Got around that. Look at that, huh? Mass Blackguard in for the win. They're just... Oh, okay. Alright, so that's 3 lands. So we can play him next turn and get Furious Rise online anyways. That's pretty good. No attacks. Although I probably should have attacked, actually, because trading for that ramp is probably not a bad idea. No. Yes, I really should have attacked then. Holy moly. That was a bad move on my part. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack. No blocks. Get our big boy online. Exile a card. Finishing Blow. At the beginning of your end step, if you control play that card until you exile another one. Oh, that's actually fine, because now I can keep Finishing Blow until next turn. Alright, so... Because I don't have a creature power, whatever. Alright, so let's get in for 2. And that's Freebooter. What you got for us to take? Oh, goodness. So they're the Shrines deck, huh? Well now. I think we just take the Secure Scene. Secure the scene here. Probably should have played that before. We could have pumped the masked dude, and I didn't realize that, so. It is a sad Sentinel because it just died. It's a pretty sad Sentinel. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack. With both. Maybe just Skeleton Archer here. We have to get things moving. We're going to ping our opponent. And now we have a little bit more beef on the board. I know they're just getting mana screwed. That's not going to help them time-wise, I don't think. And we're just flooding, so... So hopefully we can race them out of this. Let's go ahead and drop them out. Alright, opponent. Gotta do something here. Otherwise, we got 3, so that's 5. Alright, so they can tap something if they use the mirror. Tap down something. Tap down the archer. Okay. Yep. We will draw. Okay. So I think we're actually just going to go ahead and attack. So I have 5. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 plus 8, so we can pump once. I hate doing this, but we just gotta get them off their ramp and stuff, so... Now, we theoretically have lethal if they can't do a whole lot more, but it looks like they got a lot of stuff. They got white, blue, so they don't have any black yet, so they still can't play that last one. They have less mana. They can tap things. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Last turn. So they gotta find something here. That's probably not going to do it. They have any other action in their hand? If not, we have a pretty good likelihood of being able to get after it. See what you got. Alright, you got a Wall of Blossoms. Or no, that's probably Portcullis fine. That's not Wall of Blossoms. My apologies. Alright, well that's going to block some damage. Alright, something good. They're going to tap something down? Probably... Nope, they don't have the mana to tap something down. Alright, so Shock is basically going to do it if we can attack with one creature here. Or get in for 1 damage here. I guess I should have done that before. I kind of thought they might respond, though. That was fancy play syndrome, I guess. Oh, man. Deathrite Squid. Going for the jank. The jank. The hardest jank. Going for the hardest, the shrine jank. Janky shrine. Oh, that's funny. Alright. There we are. That was fun. Just gonna quick little check here for 1 moment. I just want to make sure that there's... Alright, cool. Let's just back into it. So we're 3-1 now, right? 3-1? 2-1? 3-1? We won? I don't know what we are. We're not, we have more wins than we have losses, and that's a nice thing to have sometimes. Is it the... I think it's actually new, but it looks old. Like... I can actually just... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, let me get after it. Hold on. I have some really old shock art. I think it's in this box. It's my old burn deck. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, so let's... Glad you said that. Love showing off my old awful cards. Alright, this seems like a bad hand. And we're against Deathray Squid again, so we're going to take a mulligan. And we're probably just going to keep that and put bad deal to the thing. And say hello. So they know what we're playing. So that's cute. So, old shock art, here we come. Let's see if I can find it here. This is an old burn deck that I had back in the day, and then Snaring Bridge and Ferozen's Ban was all the rage here. Oh, okay. Alright, starting off the same way they are. So yeah, okay, so I'm thinking, when I think old art, I think... Nope, maybe I put them all in a different deck now. That's a 3-3, huh? Alright, well that's not very fun for us, so what can we do here? We can Battle Rattle. And then... say no attacks and pass turn. No, I must have put them in some standard deck, because once Shock came back in... Uh-oh, they're getting their shrines online. What is this? Beginning of your pre-combat main phase, add X mana, X of one color. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to take action. We're going to not attack. Then we're going to go ahead and Turret Ogre here. And then we're going to pass. And now, next turn, we'll turn to Slag on the Drowsing guy. But this is what this bad Larry used to play. 7th edition was pretty nice back in the day. So I played these two in this burn deck I had. So it was like Creatureless Burn, Disintegrates Lightning Bolts, all that kind of fun stuff. It was a good time. It was a real good time. Had a lot of fun with that deck. It was pretty miserable to play against. I remember I played people and they're like, why are you doing this to me? It's kind of like Memekin, actually. That's kind of funny. Let's just turn to Slag here. Spread the damage out. Smash in, drop a land, pass. So yeah, Ferozen's Ban and Snaring Bridge, pretty cool. That's not a shrine, but it can be a 3/3. So we gotta make sure we worry about that guy coming back online. They got themselves a blue. They're maybe gonna scry with that blue. I don't know. They're thinking. I'm sorry. Alright, so maybe they didn't want to scry. Maybe they wanted a different color. Alright, so they could still cast an instant or sorcery here. So I think we do want it to at least trade. And we'll have a 4-power thing, so let's go ahead and spread our stuff out. Oh, they don't have it. I'm sorry. My Goodman. Alright, we'll play out our tap big boy and pass the turn. They're going to hopefully not make blue. They're going to make a different color? Black. Okay. There's a Scoured Barrens for our opponent. What you got, Deathrite? Deathrite Squiggles. Alright, what does that do? Oh, it just got the big boy back. Okay. So for... yeah, I was going to say, I think we just have it here. They must not have had an instant there that they could do for anything like that. To get the Riddle form online to kill something. Alright, so now we are up to 3-1? 4-1? I can't remember how many games we played. Got ourselves an Ikoria pack, guys. Alright, so we're up to 4-1, so not bad. I'm okay with that. I think our deck's running alright. I kind of don't want to run into that guy again, so we're going to take a little pause. Let's open ourselves. Let's go buy some packs. Open them. Maybe have a couple minutes of a chit-chat just to make sure that people are, cool with the channel. Everyone's happy. Let's go ahead and buy this guy. Look at all these. We're going to buy all of it. Look at those. 90 packs. 2 copies. Here we go. All right. Let's open some packs, ladies and gentlemen. Open 10. We'll talk about some rares. All right, so. Interesting. Animal Sanctuary. Gotta love it. A lot of reprints in it. Well, not a lot of reprints. Just, I guess, just two preprints. Spark Hunter Masticore is going to be pretty nice, I think. Getting rid of Planeswalkers with a colorless card that's got pro Planeswalkers and doesn't die to Scorching Dragonfire seems pretty nice in this meta right now. So I like that. Let's open 10 more. See what else we got here. Volcanic Salvo Massacre Worm. Another reprint. Glorious Anthem, Heroic Intervention, Solemn Simulacrum. Also good ones. Yeah, you got your, I know you like that guy. Zombie guy. He's a zoomer. That's for sure. So, that's a neat card. I wonder what this is going to do. I wonder if this was for standard. Oh, yeah. That'll be a nice commander deck. I can dig it. Alright, we're going to open 10 more. We're just going to zoom through these. That'll give us enough time to hopefully not hit Deathrite Squid. I don't want to keep beating up on him. The Shrines deck seems like it's not a good matchup for our deck. Just because there's too many land colors for them to get on there. So these seem like a nice set of cards. I mean, I do like that Storming Entity. I think we have some decks that play him later in the day. So that'll be fun. That new Chandra is pretty cool. Being able to search your graveyard library and then get 6 mana. So, seems pretty good. Nice red finisher. Big red finisher. I can dig it. Chandra's Incinerator looks fun, too. Basri's Lieutenant. This guy seems a little bit squished, doesn't he? Like, a little bit... You know, he could have, like, the art could have been... I don't know, maybe that's just me. That looks like the Benalia art. Cool. Yeah, so those are fun. Huh? Idol of Endurance. That seems kind of neat. You get to get stuff back. I like it. I could dig it. A couple more power things. That's true. It does ruin the sack deck, tokens decks, all that kind of good stuff. I can dig it. So this is the Sanctum of All. So this is the thing that our Deathrite Squid was trying to get to. So they get to search for a thing, put it in the battlefield, and you can just get a whole bunch of triggers. Yeah. It's legendary, but that's fine. Okay. All the shrines are legendary in this, I forgot. Alright. Okay, cool. So this has got a couple cards that we'll see later on Brew Tap cast stream. So we're Mana Combine will be so in about 20-25 minutes, something like that. I'm gonna pass it off to Gaming with Bauer. He's gonna run through some stuff. Then I'm gonna jump back over to our channel, Brew Tap Cast. But we're going to be playing a couple decks with some cards you see right here. We actually have Heroic Intervention in some, but that's not very exciting. We have Gadrek. We have I think it's a Rakdos Sacrifice deck with him in there. Food being our... Food and Witch's Ovens being the sort of crux to get him online there. We also have a Death Touch Tribal. That's going to be going on later in the evening because I know that Brew Boy in the chat there, he wants to get after that deck, so we're going to play that later on the stream. Probably 5-6 EST. Something like that over there. Another card that we have in a deck that we're playing is going to be Teferi's Ageless Insight. That'll be a fun little card there. Ugin. So there's the Bane of Standards future. Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. They said, didn't they say that this set was supposed to be sort of powered down? I don't see it. I don't see it. All right, 10 more. Got a couple decks with him in there. And I was thinking about this the other day. So, like, it's really cool that you get to activate this 2 times in a turn cycle. But then I remembered there was this card from Dominaria that was called the Oath of Teferi that's saying you can activate them twice. So, I think you play him, you activate him twice, he goes to 5. Your opponent takes a turn, he's up to 7. You come back to your turn, you can get him up to 9. You're drawing so many cards. So many cards. So many cards. It's bananas. So Historic, if they bring back Dominaria for this, is just going to be like table flipping angry. I'm just going to be... Because, like, you're going to get so close to taking extra turns, or 2 extra turns, just so quickly. It's just going to be gross. Also have a Peer into Abyss / Underworld Dreams deck. Looking forward to playing that later as well. So, all right, last 10, then we'll jump back into that. Hopefully not hit Deathrite Squid. I don't feel like beating him up. Bad matchups for us. So, all right, cool. All right, let's jump back into the games. Nope, what are you doing here? Get out of here. You're not Sparky. What the heck, Sparky, huh? Jeez. All right, okay. We're searching for a match. So hopefully, sorry that a little bit of dead air there. Yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed your stay at the Tofroco FIFA Fun. Yeah, I can deal with it. All right, so Nikolai Bolas is our opponent here. Nikolai Bolas. We are definitely not keeping this hand. We're gonna mulligan that to the bottom, and we're gonna be unhappy with this hand too. And we're gonna probably put a land to the bottom. Because we're being greedy. We're being ultra greedy here. This is a terrible hand. I just didn't want to go to 5. I really didn't want to go to 5. Alright, opponent's got something going on over there. Maybe an opt for Nikolai Bolas. Nikolai Bolas. Yeah, so I hope everyone is enjoying their time in the Mana Combine. Feel free to come back and enjoy your stay anytime you want. And so if you go ahead and check out Twitter, I think most people are checking Twitter these days, you can get yourself following the Mana Combine. That will, this is probably going to end really quick, because we have nothing. It's going to be bad. You go ahead and give us a follow. Our schedule is posted on Twitter. So that'll be something that's exciting to look forward to for the rest of the day here. I think we're just going to get rid of that guy right now. I'll turn him to slag. We're playing mono removal. That's what we're playing here, folks. Yeah, so I hope that people can... Oh my god, another one! Come on. Nope, we're just going to have all the removal, that's all. I guess we can cancel and do that later. We can bad deal here. I think a bad deal. Well, bad deal next turn. Although I guess they were tapped out. We should have just went for it. Now they might have a counterspell or something like that. Nope, they didn't have a counterspell. We're just trying to stay alive. Cast one thing. I wish it was kidding how bad we're doing right now, but yes, definitely give us a foul. Well, that's not going to matter. That's not going to matter at all. So 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not dead yet. I mean, we're pretty much dead, but we're going to do this. I guess they have... Oh, they could be doing this. That's why. Alright, so I don't think we have a way to get around this. We can turret ogre next turn. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're down to 2. So we're basically just dead in the air here. So we can go like this. And then have enough to flash in or Scorching Dragonfire here. At least we'll, we'll get a Furious Rise trigger. That's not going to help us now. Yep. So there goes Furious Rise when they want to. Oh yeah, that's right. Oops. I forgot they had that. No, let's get our card back. Cards. Okay, okay. So... I guess we can Scorching Dragonfly the Flyer, because we just can't deal with that. And that could easily get bigger. Alright, we're gonna draw a card. They have no things in their hand. We can double spell with this guy and the archer. Yeah, I think it was probably right of them not to do anything like that. So we kind of have to block poorly here. They're gonna, you don't have to make it indestructible. We're gonna go down to 1. We're gonna get 1/1. We're going to get a Juan. Turret Ogre isn't gonna do much for us, is it? Kitesail Freebooter, check out your hand. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna get a card off the top. It's gonna be a land, just a land. No good for us. Okay, is that game? They don't have 2 flyers. They have the mana to jump something. Yep, big boy's gonna go flying. Yep, other big boy's gonna go flying. Oh, this is an interesting situation. I mean, we have to do this. We don't have much of a choice here. We're trying our darndest right now. That's gonna be it. Pass it back. They got it. They just gotta jump into the air. Got a mountain in hand. Alright, they're gonna draw the card they want to draw. They're gonna jump their creatures and swing in for damage. And that's that, folks. Keen Guildmaster, Spark Hunter. Yep, gonna give some things flying. Gonna give some other things flying. Yep. And that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Yeah, just to troll him, you know. Alright, cool. That wasn't terrible. We knew that was going to happen. We started with a terrible hand. We started with an absolutely terrible hand. I think maybe going to 5 would have been better. But, it happens. It happens a lot. Alright, okay, so we're going to go right back into it. This is Go for Broke. We got 4-2 right now. Which is, you know, 4-3 would be a fine record. 5-2 would be a fine record. What have you. So let's see how it goes. I'm looking forward to this match. Hopefully we'll draw a little bit better. Our deck is a little bit clunky. We know that. That's not something new. So, yeah, that'll be that. But hey, that's fine. You got, I think the next up is Gaming with Bauer. He's probably... Purple Snap. That's a neat name. He's probably going to be doing some Constructed. So we got a little bit of Limited in here for you, nice and early. So we're on the draw, so I'm going to keep this even though we don't have a lot of hope casting the Battle Rattle, but getting 1 land in the first couple turns and turn this guy on seems good. Also getting something out with, there it is, getting something out with the Kitesail Freebooter seems okay too. And then having a beer in the sky with that thing seems good to me. Hopefully we don't get too much of a counterspell heavy situation here. Let's see what we draw. Opponent's got something going on. Hopefully they're just opts. Let's go ahead and see what they are. If this gets nugged by a counterspell, it's the only card I could take, so I guess that's what we're gonna take. Yikes, they got some pretty good stuff in their hand there. Alright. Okay. Got themselves a Ramper Bobamper, Banana Nanofo Famper. Alright, Blurg. I guess we could try to, like, do fancy play and flash in and trade, but I don't think it's worth it. So we're just going to go in for attack pass turn. And then they can get their Stormwing entity out. We don't have much of a way to deal with that. They're going to do this thing. That's just a 3/3. That's fine. What does this do again? So do we want to trade here? I think we don't want to trade here. We're just going to take it right now. We're not really upset with that. We might be able to get things, better things going on here sooner than later. So do we just go for the Battle Rattle here? They're tapped out. Just try to just beat them in the sky while we can, because we know that Stormwing's coming down next turn. I think that's what we're going to do. We don't really want to block, because it'll give them this card back, which seems like the new kind of sort of cryptic thing. And I can just get like another Stormwing thing and then just go off. So it seems gross. How many? Choose one or more? Choose one or more? That's gross. Alright, so they can still get the Stormwing out. That's a neat card. I like that. Alright, so they're going to get themselves a land. Just they didn't want to reveal something. Yep, there's a Stormwing entity. Okay. Opponent's thinking. Gonna swing. Is that not blockable? Oh, drawing 2 or more cards, that's why. Alright, so there's a big spirit. So they're going pretty high in the sky, pie in the sky sort of thing. I don't like that. Gonna slam in. Probably just, they might just take it, to be honest. I don't really know if they have a lot of spirits that are gonna help gum up the ground. I think if I was them, I'd probably take it, but that's just me. Puts us on a pretty good clock. Liliana Stewart and pass. So now we got Grasp of Darkness to take care of the Stormwing entity if we feel like it. Which maybe we should have done last turn before it gets too much bigger. If they got another 2 spells, which they cannot. They can't. They literally can't. So, because the opt isn't going to resolve. So unless they have a counter spell. Or protection or something. Okay, so it's going to happen. It'd die. They're still going to get their opt, which means the Tome Animus, or Anima, is unblockable. Play the land out, which means I want to sack my Steward pretty righteously. I do wish I could make a bad deal going on here. Alright, gonna go to combat. Can attack with the Tome Anima. Unblockable Tome Anima. Going to our turn. Turret Ogre. Okay, well, let's make him discard. Start with that. Discard a land. Oh, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I'm absolutely 100% okay with that. Still a 4-power creature. So they can trade, which I'm fine with either way. Yeah, we get a token. That's not super great, but it's totally okay with me here, because we're going to get a bigger boy down now, and then shock our opponent. Alright. Don't really know what's... Okay, so they're going to pass. Yep, okay. Give the Saproling some chump. Some little powered up situation here. I think we might just, because we have, it's just a 2/2, let's just go to town. I feel like they're going to want to kill the turret ogre with the tome anima. Because it's Reachy Bobeachy. This isn't like weird shenaniganery or anything, right? Oh, it can't block. That's right. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's fine. Might as well, right? If you can. Get ourselves another big one and pass. We might actually be able to purple snap our way out of this. Snicker snack. So we got, they can't block unless they play a creature. Unless that card is a creature. We're going to be attacking for 7. So we have lethal. Unless they can somehow get another thing onto the board here. So, combat. Spread out the damage. Attack. Good game. Alright, hey, we're not doing too bad here, huh? I'm okay with this. This deck's alright. This deck's alright. Yeah. I can dig it. Alright, like, I think we got time for one more. One more game. We'll slam in here. Alright, let's try to get that 5. Or no, we can try to get that 6. We're probably not gonna be able to finish this all the way up, because we do have to pass it along to our good friend Bauer. And I'm gonna get me some lunch too, so. Yeah. Anywho. Alright, we are ready to go here. Nikolai Bolas again. Back again, this guy, huh? Back again. Alright, this seems like a pretty good way to start. Some super cool removal early. I think I probably would have liked to have shocked that, huh? That's okay. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm gonna be, oh, what is that? Look at... Discard waves, look at the top 2 cards of lighter one in the hand. That's pretty cool. Well, that's a big reanimator thing too, huh? Nice. Shock. They have a giant growth. They have a giant growth? I am ashamed at myself. Dolphinately ashamed. Shame. For shame. For shame. Alright, well, he's gonna get the Scorching Dragonfire into the stick. Alright, so I think that we want to go the slow way and start with a Sentinel and then pass. And then next turn we Turret Ogre. I didn't realize he was a 4/3. For some reason I thought he was a 4/4. Okay, alright. This gets tougher. It's +2/+2. Yikes. Alright, so we can do it. I think we actually go ahead and just snipe the King Guildmaster here. And attack. I know we're like gonna lose the race because this thing gets +2/+2, but like that's okay for right now. It's still only 4 damage. We have 7 represented here. Represented here. Oh, I thought it was your first card. See, now I'm a little worried. Yeah, we're gonna take it. Oh, what a beating! 9 damage. We're down to 4. Nice. All right. Well, we will basically, it's a must block now. Okay, alright, okay. I see how it goes. Can't double spell. Alright, Alright, so we'll probably try to... Okay, that's fine. So they don't attack. Let's go ahead and swamp, turret, ogre, pass. Alright, so I think we basically have to wait this is going to get huge, and it has Death Touch, and there's that. Yikes. Yeah, I think if I was them, I'd push it too. Push it. Push it real good. This doesn't... Yeah, okay. Jump. We want to get one more draw. We replace our creature. Battle Rail Shaman ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. No siree, Beb. No siree, Beb. Alright. Just have to basically just jump everything here. Yeah, seems good. They're going to lose the Visionary. I don't know. I actually wouldn't do the Visionary unless they got some pump in their hand. There's no reason to. Unless this does something. No. I would not. I just don't see the point of attacking with a Visionary. Unless there's some reason that you have like a Reanimator, something like that thing going on. Alright, good game. Alright, that's it. That was pretty good timing of losing and then being ready to pass it along to our next fella. Woo-wee! Nice. Negative 15. That's pretty good for a draft deck. All right, well, that wraps up our draft. 5-3, 4-3, 5-3. Isn't bad. All right, yeah, 5-3. Ain't too shabby. Ain't too shabby. All right, well, that's gonna go ahead. Oops, I wasn't looking at chat. All right, so that's what we got for today's stream for myself. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it along to Gaming with Bauer. So he's going to be jumping on this channel, so you can stay tuned to this particular YouTube channel, and he will be on shortly to run through some constructed decks. And then after that, you'll have a couple other streamers that will jump on the channel. That you'll meet them and see what the Mana Combine is all about. So, hope you guys enjoyed your stay with me, Tap, from Brew Tap Cast. And I look forward to seeing you guys out there and hearing from you in comments and things like that from the stream and videos. So, thank you very much, and have yourselves a wonderful day. And I think I don't have any fancy things to shut down the stream, so we're just going to